It takes a lot of courage for a student to declare himself a B grade student. This person could easily have aimed for A plus, if not at least A, but he has chosen to downgrade himself to the grade B. This student is the poster child of understanding, whereas the A plus student was the poster child of high marks. In terms of intellectual capacity, the B grade student is at par with the A plus student. The difference lies in their aspirations and their priorities or values with regards to studies and life. If you enjoy studying and learning, writing, calculating, thinking, researching, but think that exams are overhyped and you don't want to waste your time perfecting answers in order to please an examiner, then you are definitely a B grade student and you should have a B strategy. Again, most of the strategies are the same as the A plus student, so I will not repeat them like I said earlier. However, there are some fundamental differences which I will highlight. Whereas the A grade student talks to the teacher with regards to how to answer the questions in the exam so as to impress the examiner. The B student will ask about what is the application of a particular topic and how can he relate it to daily events. He will ask where does this particular subject and topic fits in the overall understanding of life or even education. Yes, you guessed correctly. This student is almost a four-brained person, if there is anything such as this. However, most likely he is predominated by the green brain quadrant or the knowledge quadrant. However, over a lifetime of practice, he can develop the other three brain quadrants. Just for your reference, the A plus student and the A student are most likely predominated by the blue quadrant or the skill quadrant. Besides approaching the teacher with the expectation to understand the topic more clearly, the B student will tend to ask more questions in class. He is very curious. So the strategy for him is not to be demotivated by friends who tease him because he asks too many questions. The way he is, he will stand out like a sore thumb. Neither will he perfectly fit with the A and A plus students, nor will he fit with the C and D students. So even in terms of social skills, he will tend to be more emotionally independent than any other students. The tendency of this type of student is that they will spend most of their time to understand their subjects. Consequently, they will score less marks because they think that writing in an exam is about writing down what they have understood. But the truth, as the A plus student knows, is something very different. The examiner doesn't have the time to read the exam paper to verify the student has understood or not and to what extent the understanding has occurred. Instead, the examiner scans through the exam paper to see if the indicators of understanding are there. So there is already a fixed set of keywords, steps that he's expecting, and if he doesn't see them on the exam paper, then he will give less marks. In the end, come on, it's just a job, and it has to be repeated hundreds of times over a period of few days. We can't expect the teacher to infer from your paragraph that you have understood despite all the key words being missing, even though you have explained even better. So as a B grade student, you should remember not to complicate your life further, and at least help the examiner know that you have understood by memorizing keywords and steps so that you can write them on the exam paper. In this way, the examiner will be able to give you a higher grade. However, because you hate memorizing, you will definitely miss many steps and invent new ones because you are obstinate. You believe that certain steps don't need to be completed, and certain keywords are irrelevant. That is certain because after you understand a certain subject, the definitions and descriptions that are written in the textbook almost seem useless and untrue. Yet, because it is a textbook and the examiners will refer to them as a reference to give marks, if you do not write down the definitions and the steps from the textbook, you cannot get full marks. And that is why you are stuck to being an A student wannabe, or should I say never be. I know it's difficult for you to write in the language and ditto copy the steps in the book, but even just to get an A grade or higher B or B plus and not a C, you should think over what I have said and apply the minimum strategy of memorizing some keywords and steps for the exams, even though you have understood more than the book itself. Because understanding is so important for you, you should go to the libraries where you can find out books about the topic of your interest. The best ones are written in non-fiction series. After reading them, you will feel that you understood one third of what they had to say because you had taken the course in your school or college. However, another one third, you know that you can find the answer if you studied more deeply your textbooks, because many of the terminologies are yet to come in the upcoming chapters. And then the remaining one third of the book, will take maybe decades, or you'll never understand them because it's very high level or PhD level, whatever it is. But at least you know, and that is what excites you about studying. If you are in science, read the book called The Selfish Gene, or A Brief History of Time. These books will fuel in you the desire to understand science, to improve your language skills. Watch movies, and especially the romantic ones where there is a heavy dosage of dialogue. For mathematical skills, watch crime movies being solved. In this way, you will be able to make more connections in your brain between what you are studying and the skills you are acquiring, along with the facts that you are learning with real life information out there that you can get from the books. You can also expand your understanding by taking interviews of experts in your field of interest. From them, you will get a big picture of how the various unrelated topics that you are studying in a subject interrelate to produce understanding and breakthrough research as well as innovation. The B grade student is so excited about learning. Your strategy should be to deflect the demands from your teachers and parents to aim for A plus. It's very easy for you to attain that goal, but once you play that game, you'll not be able to focus your time and energy on understanding, which is your main goal in life. It's what drives you, that is to be able to understand things, anything. Myself, I'm a self-proclaimed to be great student. I've been there. It's not easy to be in this position. You feel tempted to go higher to A plus, but I never regretted my choice to follow the B strategy. Till today, the same values apply in my work and relationships. I never focus on the money, the position, or even on being right. All I want is to understand what is the actual problem of the organization, of the customer, of my spouse, of my parents. And then I try to help them, and I am rewarded. Many times I'm just given a job to do, but I try to understand, and as a result, the boss doesn't understand why I didn't follow the instructions. Consequently, I have lost favor among my supervisors and customers. That is in the short run, but they soon realized that I had a much deeper, wider understanding of the situation, and the solution that I came up with is much more versatile, long lasting, and sustainable. Same holds true with my family. So, bottom line is being B grade student and following the B strategy will take you very far in life, but you'll have to give up the desire of status, power, and recognition, as well as scholarship.